What is up, guys? Wraec is here with another live stream, and today Mikola testing. I'm honestly hyped. I saw so much good stuff about her already. I'm really hyped. We're going to do summons. Tons of summons. I actually prepared that already, so that's going to be a ton of fun. And then I'm really hyped to do some PvP with her. It honestly is a hero where I have already some ideas of what teams I want to try, what things I want to try, if I want to try her. In certain situations, I definitely want to go and try her in guild and battle drills as well. So that will be pretty cool. We're going to do that. But first of all, welcome Abdi, welcome Samuel, welcome to this stream. And I hope you guys will have a lot of fun with me here as well. So that will be pretty good. Let's see. By the way, I did one thing. I actually progressed Noble Path a little bit. And maybe this is a trick you guys can use as well. You can see I did the purchase from Emporium stuff. Those quests are already live up to 150. The 200 one is going to be live in 5 days. And you can actually, if you try to summon from Mikola, you can do one thing. You can go for the Emporium. And you can actually, where is it? Recruitment store, I reckon. You can buy those one by one. If you buy them one by one, every single time it counts as one purchased from Emporium. And this price is the same anyway, so it doesn't really matter for that. And you get to complete those quests. So those 2 quests that I completed here are only 6 levels in the Fabled Road. And the last one I think is even a bit more. There's another 3 levels, so it's like 9 level to go through there. I think I'm going to keep it at that for now. That's a nice decent bit of loot you get, so pretty much some extra stuff a little bit early. I mean, eventually you get it all anyway, but for the moment, just some extra loot. Let's see what we get. We get some A tier there, Coco, we take it, very, very nice. And yeah, there is again a headpiece also, it is pretty cool. A headpiece again, don't mind my laziness in the fishing event. There's a headpiece again, which is pretty nice, and we're going to get that as well. I think we're going to just start summoning in a second. Just going to collect this little bit of loot here we got from campaign, and then I think we're just going to go in there. We can maybe buy the packs here before we go, the Mikola limited bundles. So I'm going to buy all of those. Those are just include a ton of rate up tickets, and we don't really have a lot. We don't really have a lot of gems either. But we are 100% going for Supreme Plus, so I have like a few Dragon Crystals there, which should be interesting. The free logging in chest for 7 days. I saw that on my test server account. I don't quite remember the heroes in there. Could you tell me again? I'm not sure who I went for. If you tell me the heroes that are in there, I can help you, but I don't quite remember them, and I don't have that chest here. So I think we're just going to go and do a little bit of summoning right now. So Mikola and Lily May still both available, which is kind of interesting. It's not even this time that we have like a short time that she's only available. Like it's 13 days still. So nearly for the entire duration of the Mikola rate up, we will also still have the Lily May rate up, which is I mean, it's interesting. I don't mind. I wasn't really prepared for the Mikola rate up at all. It's Rowan, Iron. Oh, Iron is pretty good. Iron is pretty good. Iron is like, even if it's if you have like, if you're not sure who to get, if you get an Iron copy, that's never the wrong choice, honestly. So that is definitely something you can do. Going for that. So, 185 tickets right now up here. We have 9,000 gems and we have 6,000 Dragon Crystals left. So, we're definitely going to go and do some of that summoning. I think we just start. Let's do the first 10 momp. Let's go. Let's hope we're lucky. 21 more to go. I was thinking about upgrading Lily May. We have 2 more copies that we can get from this, but I guess for the moment we won't. So, Mikola, let's go. First copy. Come on. Just with the first one. Give me the first copy. Don't like it. At least merrily. Can upgrade her to Paragon 2 eventually, which will be pretty good. Come on. Oh, can we get her on the pity timer? Today I made third... words! They are missing. Today I make third character Lily May on plus 20 weapon. I have Odie, Merrily and Lily May. That's a pretty good selection, honestly. Like, in terms of boss damage dealers, you nearly got all the top boss damage dealers there, and that is pretty much important for Dream Realm. The only one missing, of course, would be Talene. Talene is pretty good. Probably won't get 8 copies from 210. I mean, you can get lucky, but like, that's all going to be our first copy here. There it is. First copy. Oftentimes you get them on the pity time. Animation for the first time. They did a pretty good character trailer, honestly. In terms of character trailers, I say Fresto's still at place 1. That's the best one they made. And then, I'm not sure if I would say place 2 is Lily May or Mikola. But those are definitely up there. So there she is, Mikola, Warbeat Compare, Support, Mauler, and maybe the replacement for Smokey. First copy we get right there. First share reward 100 gems. Yeah, we're not going to go for that. Come on. And we have to get a little bit lucky here, I fear. Otherwise it's not going to be a Supreme Plus test. I mean, 6,000 Dragon Crystals are a few summons, so that is still something. Corrin and Maryleaf, we get a lot of Corrin and Maryleaf copies. I'm honestly happy as well. I think that would be alright. But I sure hope we can get out of this pity timer hell right now. Because that is really not good. That is really not good, I tell you guys that. Okay, there we go. Next copy of Mikola. We watched the animation again just because it's there at the start. And that's number 2. Roan, Iron, Igor and Brutus for the choice. I mean, I wouldn't go Igor. That's just a PvP hero. Roan, I mean, you kind of want 1 copy of him. But I would probably not take it from the chest. Brutus, you just need 1 copy from him. I would go Iron. Definitely, yep. So let's skip that. I wonder if we can get a double this time. Why is it skipping animations now? No! Stop skipping animations. Are we not, did we just accept skip animations? I'm pretty sure I didn't. Ah, that's so mean if we did. Can you get that away somehow? Because I really don't... Ah, it does skip animations. Can I not take the animation? Is this like a setting? Can we take that away again? Because that's so annoying. Does anybody know? Or is it just like on skip mode now? Because I usually don't accept that, but I might just have done a misclick. Huh. Also, since when do I play on this high settings? Huh. Does work, so who cares? Huh. That's annoying. Battle log. That's annoying. I think it's not just like we don't have a choice. Lockout, I believe. Accept the fate. I think we have to accept it. It's just what it is now. We skip animation. I mean, it's cooler with like this stuff. It should be way easier to get rid of this. Like, that's really annoying. That's bothering me now. That's really bothering me now. I don't like it. Skipping animations is a good thing. It takes away the hype. Okay, it comes a bit more sudden now. Let's just go. 11 more to go. Let's see if we get something. No, we don't. It's okay. We will live with it. So the next one we get a copy. At least we got to see the animation. So if you like it with the skip animation, then it's okay. We'll be over a bit faster when we get into testing. So this pack was always very good for us. And it's 2,500, you get the Mikola copy, you get 105 summons, so you nearly get 3 copies on top of the 1 copy already. So it's like 4 copies from this nearly, which is mad. So it is really 4 copy. I mean, look at that, we have 2,500 gems in there, plus another 3,000, so it's like 5,500 gems, plus 105. Yeah, makes sense, like 3 copies. So that's pretty good. Yeah, let's go. We take it. Bam, so now we have a ton of summons. How many summons do we have? 180 again. So we're pretty easily going to get Supreme Plus, I reckon. Let's see if we can get lucky. 3 more 10 bombs until we get the pity timer one. First one, there we go. That is the Mikola I want to see. Very, very nice. Now we are at 36 to the pity timer. Let's see, come on. Ah, almost. Okay, almost pretty nice. Honestly, I would see almost in PvP. Come on. Oh no, not the Nero. The thing is with Nero, like I wanted to get rid of him. I was thinking like, okay, do you take him out? Do you put somebody else in there? But like I think my Nero is already at Paragon. That's the stupid thing. It's like at Paragon 1, so I thought let's just keep it in there. At least if I continue to collect him, I can eventually upgrade him to Paragon 2 just to get enough heroes for that stage. So I will probably max out Nero. You might see a Paragon 4 Nero on this channel at one point. How many are we left? 6 more to go, so next one, Pity Timer copy. Pity Timer copy. Quite sad, I have to say. Pity Timer copy. And now we're at 36 again. Okay, come on. Come on, next one. Seth, okay, we take it. It's not too bad. Next one should... okay. So we get it again on the Pity Timer. My god. But I calculate like this. I tell you guys, I calculate like this. I just say, okay, it's 1 copy in like 40 summons. And that's what I calculate with, and most of the time. And sadly, it is right. So if we check now, it's 36 again. And that's at least triple 8 here. That's pretty rare for rate up, honestly. That was a Nero again. Really? Back-to-back Pity Timer? Were you guys more lucky, by the way? Did you guys summon for her already? Tell me, please, in chat. Were you guys lucky with her? Because I've sometimes have it like with heroes where I say, oh, I'm lucky with this one and I wasn't lucky with like the next one. For example, we were super lucky with Lily May and we were super lucky with Ludovic. No, we were super lucky with Ludovic and in Lily May we just spent a lot, I think. That was the case. And we were super lucky on Florabelle. Florabelle was insane. And Alsa was like Pity Timer all the way. I don't think I got a single copy before Pity Timer. I take this. Was this now Pity Timer? I forgot. I was too much focused on talking. So 36. Bartuan, welcome to the chat. 50 more to go from the rate up tickets. I mean, it's not bad. Stop giving me the hamster. Haven't summoned for Mikola yet. I think I saw some people say even if you have like 1 copy, she's pretty good. Might be the case, I don't know. That's a good summon. Double 8 here with Mikola, we take it. 36 more to go. I'm not sure if we are already at Supreme. Let's check how far we are before we continue. I don't want to oversummon that necessarily. Let's just swap out her for... Well, let's swap out Shakia here. Where is she? There she is. Okay. Level 999 was, by the way, only as a joke. So we have 8 copies here. Let's upgrade. Epic Plus. Very nice. We have the Acorns. With a total of about 280 summons on rate up, I have gotten one before Pity, I believe. Sometimes it's just horrible. Sometimes it's just horrible. I'm not always Pity. Yeah. It can suck. Can be really bad, honestly. Like, sometimes I still get lucky, but like, so often it's just like Pity Timer after Pity Timer. And if you want to do a stream, the thing is, if you want to do a live stream, of course I have to make sure that we get Supreme Plus. Like, if we want to test her, we have to get Supreme Plus. So, we kind of need enough copies for that. So I always have to prepare the subs in everything in accordance. We're already beyond that. Look at that, we're already beyond that. We didn't even reach my gems yet. Which, I mean, of course, we couldn't release. 1 out of 6 pulling to Paragon. I'm not sure if we want to go Paragon or Mikola. We're going to send her an affinity gift, though. That is something we'll definitely do. Shall we go straight to 8k? Shall we go straight to 8k? I'm not sure. I mean, like, why would I want to upgrade her to Paragon is the question. Lily May maybe, but like, both are not really PvPers. Lily May, I would rather spend more on Lily May and get 2 more copies of Lily May than upgrading Mikola to Paragon. I don't think really that's like the goal. Let's just upgrade this. Come on! Faster! Okay. So this gives us a few summons, gives us some text about her, and the most important thing, we get the headwear. Go to Changing Room, most definitely. My timeless whatever has expired. Who cares? Is it hair? What was it even? Base, back, headwear, headwear. Confirm. Let's go.
Huh? Hold up.
So we have it now. Then let's see, we already have some, okay. Quick socket that, and then we go to the charm merchant and we buy this. So now we have some charms for. I wonder what they even recommend. Got like full set there already. Is this like good? Okay. Attack skill power. We got a full attack skill power set from the first 4 charms that we got. Check this out. We got 4 charms for her. 3 of them were the recommended attack skill power charm. That is insane. They recommend skill power on all of those. Interesting. But that's very, very good. I didn't spend any of the legendary dust stuff. And we already have her with a full set full of skill power. Very nice. Okay, let's first upgrade her hero focus. Yeah, was an accident, mate. Was an accident. Welcome, chest analyst. Was an accident. I didn't plan to upgrade to get this extra copy. I wasn't counting the copies. Don't really mind it. Eventually, maybe we'll upgrade it to Paragon. Right now, it's just like an extra copy. So what do we have here? We have the 2-tile sphere. We have the haste buff. Ultimate power only really buffs her amount of healing, which is not a bad buff to the healing, but like, questions, do you want that? Would be a different story if that upgraded the buffs. Like the haste is of course the main thing here, which is very interesting. You have a Wraec duel, Honor Arena, okay. We already saw that in the video that I made. It's like an arena on the battlefield. So pretty good. It's like you want to have a few heroes in there, which is why a lot of people think maybe summoning builds are going to be interesting. Mikola restores all allies HP by 12% of her attack plus 2% per second and increases their attack. Ooh, okay, so here we indeed have a buff increase from skill power. So this attack buff increase from skill power is pretty cool. It's not very big though, it's like 20 plus 1%, but skill power, I mean, should obviously still be the best choice here. And we have to ring the bell, we get even more HP restoration, fist def increase for herself and the weakest allies for 5 seconds, nice. And then we have increase her attack, okay, and extra attack when your side has control of the arena. So that's nice. Mikola enhances her courage sphere after it has been activated for 6 seconds, granting combat fury to all allied heroes except herself within range and dealing damage equal to 50% of her attack per second to enemies adjacent to these allies. So what I've heard is that the damage is horribly low. That is what I've heard. We're going to test that. So the first one is an increase. I'll be honest with you. On her, it feels like you need none of this. Like really. Even if you don't have that, that's not really her point, right? So it's like, kind of really feels like you need none of this. Remains unaffected in duration if her side gains control of the arena. Unaffected in duration. Is this usually like reduced? I don't understand the Supreme Plus right now. Follows her around. Okay, increase haste for all allies within range. While increasing when Mikola deals total damage of initial attack. Courage sphere lasts for 10 seconds. Okay. I don't really understand it. Is this like a bad translation? Or is it like that I'm dumb? Maybe, I don't know. Remains unaffected in duration. Usually if something remains unaffected, then it is not affected by it. But there is no influence from gaining control of the arena to her courage sphere, at least not on her skill text. That is weird. I went all in for Lily May and I stopped spending on the game, so I have to get Mikola slowly. I spend way less. Like I remember spending like 1,500, 2,000 or something a month in like the first 2 months. And now it's like, I probably per hero release I spend 100 to get the pack. And this time I spent 200. but I think I only needed like 100. Just because I spent so much on Lily May. I wanted to upgrade Lily May as far as I can. Yeah, okay, I don't really understand this one. I assume it might mean that she has infinite duration. Let's upgrade this to 1000, by the way. I just wanted to do this on stream because I thought it was kind of cool. Now we have level 1000. I tell you how it is, rather upgrade this to plus 15 than upgrade hers at all. Because it's so useless. Feels so useless. So we have plus 15 now on Lily May. Do we go plus 20? Let's go plus 20. That's Lily May. That's big boss damage. Bam, plus 20, Lily May is pretty cool. Plus 25 we won't do for now because I'm waiting for this one actually. I want to see this. Okay. And then we can upgrade. I mean, upgrading this one to plus 5 is of course correct. She's pretty meta, so we can go plus 8. I think plus 8 is pretty nice. Plus 8 on her is like a pretty good spot. Okay, we can't reach plus 8. We are poor. We have plus 7. We have to take a look at our stats. So we have healing in there, Fist Death Magic. Yeah, it's nothing unexpected, really. It's like healing, Fist Death Magic Death. That's really what you want to see on her if you want to use her as a healer. So pretty much alright. We have the skill power charms, which seem like the best choice. Which ones do we have? We have attack skill power. The other they recommend is HP skill power. I say attack skill power is pretty good. Yeah, attack skill power I would probably choose on her, yeah. Because you want to have the skill power to get some more buffs. You don't necessarily need the ultimate strength skill power. There is no other skill power charm, I believe. So yeah, pretty good. Yeah, that's probably the best charm for her. Probably the best charm for her. Yeah, plus 5 we did, plus 7 we did even. I wanted to go plus 8, but we don't really have the upgrade material right now. Eventually we might have. So, the first thing that I want to check really... is it Dream Realm? Wait, we can get Dream Realm loot. Did we do well? We did do well, so we got 6. Now we had... Did we have 7 before? Now we lack like 2. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so much. That's so horrible. Plus 8 is like a breaking point. It's like... I made a tutorial about this actually recently. Like, if you want to watch that, I made a video about how to obtain X weapons. And I explained that. Plus 8 is like a point where you get all of those stats. So you still get one big step in terms of stats when you go to plus 8. And right after you are at plus 8 for the plus 9 update, it severely decreases. Like, so you get way less stats when you upgrade from plus 8 to plus 9 still. Plus 8 is still very much worth it because you don't need to invest so many resources in there and you still get a ton of like stats for it. Did I have plus 8 on this guy? No, it's still plus 5. Wait, do we have a plus 8 hero? There we go. There we have plus 8. So plus 8 here, for example, you can see we had like bigger steps there and there it goes and we don't get the last stat anymore. Like there is one stat of death penetration, we don't get that anymore. We still get decent upgrades on like attack and HP, so that can still make it worthwhile. And of course, sometimes you want the plus 10 effect. But if you just go for stats and you just say, okay, I want to have the max amount of attack, I want to have the max amount of utility from the stats that I upgrade, then plus 8 is a decent point to stop. If you use the hero very often, you will likely want to go further though. At least plus 10 then, in that case. Okay, is there a team already for Dream Realm? Okay, she's not used for this one. Hearty didn't use her there. I saw her yesterday. Yesterday was Skyclops. Check this out. They used her for Skyclops. With like skill power and everything. We can watch that. That's cool. Let's watch Hearty's fight against Skyclops. 59 million damage. 59,000 million damage. Okay, 59 billion. Let's watch that fight. That is pretty cool. Because he also used Mikola. He has her upgraded at 4-star with skill power and everything in there. And he doubled down on it. Look at that. He used Smokey and Mikola. Both of them at the same time. And a lot of people were quite successful with that as well. I didn't. I was like, you use something else. Double healer. Shark here as well. We made the video about him. Shaki as well. And then he went Lily May and Fresto. Interesting. I was thinking that maybe once like Mikola is out that one of them would fall out of the team. That like at least Smokey would fall out of the team. But apparently not. So let's watch this fight now. Okay, we have the arena. Of course he takes the arena, makes sense. I hate how it deactivates every few seconds. That is like so ugly. I don't know why they did that. And he's hitting for a ton there, obviously. Even though, honestly, in terms of position, I don't know about the Smokey. Like, I think I'm not sure if this Fresto is still in there. It seems to be. Okay, then it's alright. And look, at 35 seconds, there's already like 52 mil damage on this guy, which is more damage than I even did. I have to watch it again. I think, did they take the arena there for a second? Or was it like neutral? No, it might have been the smoke. Probably was the smoke. Yeah, it was the smoke. Don't have to watch that again. So tons of damage basically. You can really not see a whole lot from her though. Like the thing is, you really don't see a whole lot. We watch it again. Because you see that green arena and like, I mean, from this position, she is there. There she is. And you have like the small circle. Which the sound circle is like her area where she provides buffs. It seems like she's standing outside, but she's ever so slightly in there. But I mean, that can quickly happen. If you combine her with Merrily, I think Merrily would jump out of it so often. Because it's not like really a huge circle. If they go over there to fight, then they're outside. Look at that position, how horrible that is. Now she's definitely not in there. Because she just went over there in the corner. And now Lily May's no longer in the circle. He could have done more damage if he didn't have that bad RNG. That is, Lily May ran out of the circle. I think if we had like a bit better RNG, it would have worked out a little better for him. Sadly, we don't have like the fight here where we regularly use her. That is quite sad. That is quite sad. I mean, we can try replacing him, but... yeah, let's do that. Let's just try it. I mean, it doesn't have to be good, we just want to see it. So we can go for this, maybe. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, RNG doesn't work with others when Smokey's out in front. It can be the case. Sometimes it's a bit weird with those things. So we now have the arena, we have our Talene wonderfully in the circle there. We get our Smokey heals. Everything looking rather fine, honestly. The question is, I mean, probably Ludovic is just a bit more damage. Could imagine that is the case. Ooh, big hit there. It's just like, with one healer less. I don't know, we still have the same amount of healers, really. At least in this situation, we couldn't do more damage. And I mean, many people took her out. Even though in terms of aura, it's way better. Oh no, it's the same aura. It doesn't matter in terms of aura. Okay, we reached place 3. Pretty nice damage still. But no new record. I'm not sure what I did last time. We can check it, my max damage last time. So, we get 48 billion. Currently that's place 3. Endgame way ahead. 54. That's insane. That's insane. District ranking, that's only 14. So it's like pretty visible that the other team is better, I guess. So on this one, we don't really stand a chance with her. Yesterday we did though. Yesterday when people used her, we were still top 3 here and top 12 at least there. So not too bad. Yeah. That's difficult to say. Like in those situations, people didn't use her over Smokey. Oh, that is something interesting we can try. Because, like, the thing is, Harty, for example, used this team, which is pretty much the same that we did. And he put Smokey in there. So maybe we just try to replace Smokey, because that was also, of course, a question that arises. Can she be replaced by Smokey? Can you tell me the best offers to get Celestials and Hypogenes? How do you mean that? Like, the best value you can get for... Or Mikola just got killed. I guess it's because she's at the front and she actually runs to the enemy. That's bad. That is really not good, to say the least. Okay. Yeah. So for this to work, we would need Thorin at the front. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. She took the bubble. Yep, didn't work out. That was really bad. Also, the guy started knockdowning us like crazy. I mean, we don't necessarily need her there. We can probably go like this, do this. It is better though if he's far at the front. Wait, why is he even in the team? He should not be in the team. Ludovic. Maybe we go like this. Where's my Ludovic? There.
The battlefield, a state of...
And then like this. I think that's good. Let's try that. She's so fast! She just ran past Thorn. Does she take the bubble again? Oh, please don't. No, Thorn took it. Okay. Oh, what was the knockdown effect again? When does he do that? Because he does only do that under certain conditions. I remember that. If he does that now, that's not good. Yeah, you want to avoid that. I think he only does it because of her. Yeah, it really doesn't work well against him. I don't really remember when he does a knockdown. Magic bubble. Tile smash. Yeah, I don't really remember when he does it, but like it's not good. It's not good. Okay, against this boss really doesn't work. I think we'll just come back to it and try it against another boss because like wasn't nice. Wasn't nice. What's the best Hypergen in Celestial? Difficult to say. It's like Rainier is used in many teams against the Dream Realm boss, especially early on. He does really help a lot. Then you have Thresto. I think Thresto is pretty insane. It's in terms of like dealing damage, tanking, everything. It's pretty good. Lily doesn't do the most damage against every boss. Like Talene is still pretty valid boss damage dealer, honestly. We could try Lily against it though. Like I don't think we can make Mikola work here. I don't think that will work out. Shall we try Arena? There were some teams that were discussed about this. I think if we fight Shrimp, they won't really care. We can fight Endgame. I don't want to fight Potato right now. We can try this. So the question is, what do we want to do as a team? Right now, I mean, this will probably work. This will probably win, I reckon. But the question, that's not really what we want to do. So probably we want to go Thresto, yes. Yeah, that wasn't too smart. But that's okay. If we want to go Mikola, do we go Shark here? I kind of like Shark here. Then we want to go Mikola. I think Florabelle might be too slow for this right now. I think Florabelle might be too slow for this. Who else do we want to take into the team? Thresto, Sharkia, Lilymay, Florabelle, Mikola. I see the Lilymay.
I'll keep them quiet.
Do we just go like this? I don't want to really let him teleport over his bloody heroes. That would be very annoying. I'm afraid Florabelle might be too slow.
Let's begin our lesson.
But we can try. Let's just try. Yeah, let's watch it. I mean, once again, I don't really mind losing. We make it a little bit slower. We took the arena, which is good. The shark is still dying. I'm not sure, mate. Our shark here is dead. Our Mikola is dead. Is it just me or does the heal feel not good? Like in terms of winning conditions, I don't see it. Like, okay, we have no more heal because our Mikola is gone. Like, that's already the end of it. We can take the arena because the arena is still there. I don't know. I'm not sure if it grants us any effect. We somehow still win, but I think it's like it was Lily May. The reason we win is like Lily May.
Praised for this.
None of our mechanics really worked here. Like, really, none of our mechanics worked. How did they even manage to die that fast? Like, it was like, pfft, dead. Yeah. I mean, maybe we take out Shark here. Maybe we take out Shark here. I'm not going to fight Titashi. Yeah, sure. For sure. Nint. We're just going to be dead. As soon as Talene starts, we're going to be done. Like, the thing is, we're just losing this at this moment. We can try. We can try. We can try. Come on. We take out our own Talene. We take out this. We take out this. We take out this. Yeah.
Understood.
Cool.
I'll keep them quiet.
Where's our Florabelle? I like Florabelle still. But I'm not sure. Like, we need one more hero that's a bit better for this than Sharkia.
Let's begin our lesson.
That's a bit... Honestly, we could try Skalita, but every time you put Skalita in a team, it becomes a Skalita show. I don't want to do Skalita. I don't want to do Skalita. Ludovic would be okay. We could do Ludovic. Ludovic is an option. Yeah, I'm thinking Ludovic.
The battlefield, a state.
I think that's
of
good.
art.
Do we have an aura? We have. Okay. Let's try this. Okay, we go into the arena. Arena's ours. We have heal. Fresto is gone. That is the new kind of magic. Why not Talene? Because I didn't want to make it a Talene show. It's the same reason I didn't choose Skalita. Every time you fight against her with Talene, it looks like this. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. Yeah, we're not winning this. Like, I don't know if... Is it just me, or does she feel entirely like she does absolutely nothing? At least in PvP, it's like... I don't see it. I don't feel the effect. I don't see the heal. I just see a condition, and I see no profit.
Huh?
That's horrible.
Is the competition starting?
I want to try her more against bosses. Like, right now I wouldn't want to make a video about it, but just like... Don't know. From the damage I have seen absolutely nothing. Like, that's the thing, but she's never gotten to an ult, I think. She was just gone. Like, in a second and she was gone. And I didn't even fight like super meta teams and stuff like this. I'm just not sure she will make it in such. She's so fast. Like, she's so fast, I don't know it.
Competition starting?
She's so fast and she runs to the enemy. Like, if she was like Smokey and she stood back and she stood like at some point in the back and tried to do her stuff from there, okay. But she runs like straight into the enemy, right? Let's watch that again. I want to see her, I want to focus a bit more. Like, we did a few fights. Don't mind that, by the way. Mega Fungi! Bloody traitor! Look at that! That's treachery. That's treachery here. That's my vice clan leader taking me to -8 points in arena. That is treachery. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Okay, let's replay that. And we keep an eye on her. She's there. Still alive. It's okay, she's... And then she runs. Look at that, look at that. There she is now. She just ran straight away from all of the enemies. And she's now on the enemy side, completely alone. There she's standing. What are you doing there? What are you doing there? Why are you there? She's not even doing nothing. And she got absolutely skeleton nuked. What the hell? Exit replay. Watch it again. Check this out. That is an AI problem. You can't tell me that's not an AI problem. Is she bugged? Does she have like the wrong range or something? She has a range of 1. Why does she have... Is that like normal? Because like... I don't know what she does. That's the thing. Like on the one hand, okay. But she's not running to the enemy to deal damage. Why is she running to the enemy? Is she running to the enemy? Like, look at that. She stands there. Still standing, I mean, of course, because she's bound. And now she's running. Did she run to the Fresto? I don't think she ran to the Fresto. I think she ran to the enemy. I think she just ran to the enemy, but she's not attacking because she can't attack. She has no skills to attack. I think they have to revamp her AI. Like, the reason she's not working is because she's actively killing herself. What the hell? What is with the other fight? Like in this one where she instantly died. Show me this. Okay. Wait, we keep an eye on her again. There she goes. And she goes straight to the enemy. I mean, on the... I understand it a little bit. I understand it a little bit. And she's dead. The thing that I think is like that they wanted her to run in the arena. And they didn't have another way to do it aside from just making her run towards the enemy. So they gave her some stupid trigger that lets her run towards the enemy. While in reality you would really not want that. You want her to be as far away from the enemy as possible because there is no reason for her to be there. There is reason for her to be next to the Florabelle maybe, next to the Fresto maybe, just so they get her buff. But as soon as she stands next to the enemy, she's dead. That is horrible. What did they think? Like, that's a cool fight though. Aside from that, cool fight. But like, instant... Why? I don't know what to say. Like we can test that in every single PvP fight. If she behaves like that, she's going to die. Like, this is a given. I'm not sure, guys. Like, tell me in chat, what am I supposed to do now? She's going to kill herself every single time. It's so weird. And the reason she seemingly had no effect is she never gets to an ult. She never gets an ult because before she can even get her ult, she's dead. Let me check the skills again. Is there anything that says like I run towards the enemy and then kill myself? It's probably also the reason that this guy did all the tail swipes, like the boss did all the tail swipes, because she just runs straight to him. I don't understand it. Maybe we can try another Dream Realm fight. I want to do one with her anyway, because I want to watch it again. But like, there is no reason for her to run to the enemy. That doesn't make much sense. Yeah, doesn't make much sense. So what did you want me to try? You wanted me to try Mikola Chain to Thorin. On the complete left. Fresto behind his copy. Smokey in front and Lily to the left. So no Tilly. Smokey in front. Smokey into the team.
Who else needs a little
And Lily to the left. Fresto behind his copy. So like this. And where's my Lily May? I had a Lily May once.
Understood.
Lily to the left.
I'll keep them quiet.
Yeah, that's the furthest to the left I can do. I can put them like here maybe. If that is rather what you want. I can do like this. That's an option. Okay. I can try that. So she runs straight up there, and then she puts then she puts her back towards the enemy and starts healing the allies. That is so interesting. We should see some, I think, fist damage numbers once she does her ult, right? Just eager to see the fist damage numbers. Activate your ult? Yes, okay. Ult is active, but then I think it has to be active for like 6 seconds, right? And after 6 seconds, the allies should get a buff. I don't know how that is displayed. And then we see fist numbers. Okay, we start seeing fist numbers. So it works. It works. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Mikola's still alive. So that works in that regard. It works. That's good. This worked. This was okay. This was basically still fast enough, but she is at a big risk of sacrificing herself to this boss. We definitely have to say that. She is at a big risk for that. It's good that the Thorin survived as well. Oh no, the Thorin is dead. Never mind. Never mind, I didn't say anything. He can survive if you have like Talene on the board, but usually he still dies to the damage. So that's a bit of a thing. And yeah, she's standing there. She does seem to do her ult the entire time. So I mean, I think that's what they mean by like unaffected. I think if as long as you have the arena, her ult stays up. Was that like the case? No, we don't want to share that. I actually wanted to... Okay, we do it again. I don't care. Yeah, so this worked. This was alright. Let's try that again. Because I think she did her ult once and then her sphere stayed up. Let's watch the amount of ults that she does. One ult. One ult, still active. Her energy is full again, but she doesn't ult. She doesn't ult. Okay, so her ult seems to have infinite duration as long as you have the arena. Which is good. That is good. That is a good effect. Yeah. Pretty strong as well. Because I was wondering about this 6-second thing. Okay, we got better damage. We got better damage. Nice damage increase. Pretty good team, actually. Place 2. It's nice. Yeah, I like it. With Mikola. That's pretty nice. Let's share that for some people to view. Because I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, very interesting. I like that team. So this is something I think I've two complaints about her already. I'm not even complaining much about her stats and damage and stuff. I think her ult is alright. It's pretty good, effect-wise. Healing is okay. The Honor Arena is one of the best, or one of the most interesting mechanics that I've seen yet. I think it will actually be quite cool to also see her as an enemy in PvE. I think that will be also quite interesting. Depending on the teams that they have around her, you actually might have to change your team up a little bit, because if they put enough melee heroes in the team and they run into this arena, conquer it, that's pretty cool. Welcome, Nico. And then you might have to see what you can do to stop them from that. So that will be rather interesting. Heal-wise, attack-wise, pretty good. The fist damage def increase, not noticeable. We saw this. The Courage Sphere, I think a lot of people were really hoping for her to just give a buff for allies, and then you have the scaling with the fist damage and minions. I think we're not going to see this work out very well at the start of, at the end of this season. I think right now it's more about true damage, and this is going to underperform a little bit. I think it might be interesting once we see the next season, because it is a pretty big multiplier in terms of damage dealt per second if you build the right team around it. So this could be something that is fairly interesting. The Vitality, I'm not sure if we actually need that. We could upgrade for Vitality because it is an increase to the heal the heroes receive, so it makes it a bit easier for some heroes to stay alive. This is worded horribly. This I think they have to change. Like, the wording on this is not good. Mikola's Courage Sphere remains unaffected in duration if your side gains control of the Honor Arena is bad. It's like bad duration. What they mean is that the ultimate won't end as long as you have control of the arena. So the duration of this is basically infinite as long as you have the arena. And I think they need to find a better wording, because I doubt people understand that. Unaffected is also a very bad word in this scenario, because we have the effect unaffected. And if we have a certain use for a word like unaffected, I think it should not be used outside of this particular usage, at least not in the skill description. Unaffected should mean the skill unaffected. The skill effect unaffected, or like the state unaffected, and not unaffected in duration. That is a bad wording, and it's one that should not have been allowed to be there at all, actually. This doesn't matter. So, and then we have the AI stuff. I don't think it's good that she runs towards the enemy. I think they have to change that. I think it's one of the big things that's keeping her back in PvP. Will she be a great PvP hero for minion builds? I doubt it, honestly. I doubt she will be that great for PvP like minion builds, at least not in the current scenario. Current scenario is still so aggressive. And it's like so winning condition based. You really want to have your winning condition, and winning conditions right now in PvP are Dianel, are Terline, are maybe in an iron team that you get your iron ult. Those can be winning conditions, and for her, if you wanted to use her as a winning condition, then it's probably like get a bunch of minions and activate this. So, but to activate this, her Courage Sphere has to be active for 6 seconds. So not only does she have to reach her ult, it then has to be active for 6 seconds, which is a bit of a problem right now, because once we get the first scenario or the first amount of ults in arena, other winning conditions are active. Your enemy Dianel will also already run rampant, your enemy Terline will already have started channeling her ult, and you will have to take all of this for 6 seconds before you can start dealing damage with her Mythic Plus. So I think that in itself is currently so unlikely that I doubt she will be any good in PvP. At least not for this. At least not for being like a damage buffer. So this ability, I don't think it will work there. This may be. This may work. Haste buff, range def buff, maybe some heal. I could see that, but only if it changed the way she behaves. And if you just joined into the stream and don't know what I'm talking about, maybe we can watch it again because I wanted to watch it anyway. Keep an eye on the position of... you already missed it. It's on triple speed, it's just like suicide. We watch it again. We watch it again. It looks so ridiculous on triple speed. Okay. She's right there. And she's on the enemy side. And she's dead. That took like real life, honestly, 4 seconds. 3 seconds, 4 seconds until she was gone. And that is so ridiculous. That just doesn't work. She just decides that her way of doing this is running towards the enemy. So she, instead of standing here, where she's super safe, she then decides that the very better position is right on the other side of the enemy. Not even in the arena, I think. It's just outside of the arena, actually. Just on the side of the enemy. Where she will be targeted by everything. Absolutely every ability. And this might work if she was super tanky. She is not, so she is actually very, very dead in those situations. And yeah, it doesn't really work out. I'm not even sure, honestly. I'm not even sure. Okay, we get burned to a crisp here. Doesn't really matter. I'm just curious about something, though. I think I got my answer for summoning her. The bad thing is... I saw some people say I upgraded my damage by quite a lot when I got her and I had only have 1 copy or something. I'm like, yeah, 1 copy? On the one hand, I mean, you get the arena, which is cool. Don't be surprised, I made myself like a cappuccino. You have like this effect, you have the arena, you have the fist death, and you have like the HP restoration, which is pretty cool. Legendary Plus would only give you that, which is good, but not really that insane. You don't really need it. Mythic Plus is not useless, but you also don't really need it, in my opinion. The problem on her is Infinite Courage Sphere is pretty nice. Oh, that sucks right now. I don't think we have a good way to test this, don't we? Because I'm not sure, like, if you don't want this, if you even need this. Because this is obviously good because, well, your Courage Sphere obviously ran for 6 seconds. Because once you do it, it runs infinitely. It then also runs for 6 seconds, so you get all of those effects. But the question is, it runs for 10 seconds. And it's not a channeled ult. Oh, I know how we test it. We have to get back into Dream Realm. We have to get back into Dream Realm. And we want to see how much downtime you really have on Courage Sphere. So, we can let her run for this. Okay, so once she does her first ult, it will run for 10 seconds. And we want to see when she does her first ult and when she does her second ult, at which time that is. That is the important thing right now. Because that will the difference in that will be the downtime. Unless you have further energy feed. Okay. She didn't do her ult. She does her ult at 68. At 68 she does her ult. It will run out at 58. 58, 62, 60, 59, 58, 56, 54. It's... Oh, wait. I screwed it up. I screwed it up. I forgot that ours is infinite. We can't wait for the second ult. We have to see when her energy is full again. Ah, when was it? At which time was her energy full again? Can someone from chat tell me? At which time her energy was full again? So 68, then it went for 10 seconds. I think it was only like 1 or 2 seconds, wasn't it? 1 or 2 seconds after 58, so like 57, 56, something like this. I think it was 57, honestly. I think it would have only been like a 1 second downtime. So it's really not that good. Do you guys know what that means? That means you can get like 1 copy. It's okay if you get 1 copy. As long as she survives, you are fine with 1 copy. That's good. So that's really not bad at all. You get like 1 copy. Use that. And you have like most of the effects. You get the buffs, you get the arena, you get the heal. The only thing you don't get is a little bit of extra damage. I want to check again, because I kind of screwed it up. So let's do it again. It took a little bit long till she got her first energy, so I will keep it on triple speed until we reach the point where it's basically close. Okay. Triple speed is off. She does her ult at 68 once again, so that's pretty consistent. And now we just check when her energy is full again. (64, 62, 59, 58, and it's full at 57. Yeah, 57. So it's 1 second downtime, really. You're not really required to have that Supreme Plus ability. I think you're fine with 1 copy. If you just want her for the buff in a boss, you are fine with 1 copy. The only thing that is really annoying is, of course, she doesn't stand back really. So if you have a 1 copy in this scenario, your hero might die. Your Mikola might just die. And then, of course, you no longer profit from the buff. But other than that, if she can survive, if you maybe use a Coco or something anyway, you're fine with 1 copy. Surprisingly enough.
Huh?
So this is not bad.
The competition starting?
Yeah, okay. I think that can be said. That she's like, for 1 copy it's alright. It's pretty good for our test server account. We can make let her have 1 copy. Right, maybe this is the thing to test. Because we now tested her at Supreme Plus, maybe it's really time to test her at 1 single copy. And just put her on our account. But the thing is, the question is, what can we even test? Like, we struggle against every boss right now. It's like a resonance level thing, so... a bit difficult to test. Yeah. She's a bit less useful than I thought. A bit less useful than I thought, I'll be honest with you guys. And it's not even that I think she's bad. But she's like... I struggle finding opportunity to use her. Or struggle finding points where I say, oh now it's time to put Mikola in. And that's a bit annoying. You can try her in a battle here. I usually use Heaven, so we can just plug Mikola in there. And see if that has any effect, if that is interesting in some way, but I doubt it, like it's probably not the case. Let's do battle. So we have the arena. I pull the enemy together. They ran through the arena too fast. She's up there! Look where she is! She's just standing over there. The whole idea of this team is to allow your heroes to stand like in the back. I watched Puzzle tried in arena, used Mikola, Thorin Chain to Shakir, Rainier, swap Shakir to the middle of the enemy and Coco at the back. The question is just, for what do you use her in this situation? So what is her purpose? Or am I better off taking her from the team and putting in Skalita? We have 5 slots. And we don't take second choices in PvP. So that is like the question that I have. Isn't it better to just use Skalita? So, yeah. We may find the one situation where she just can't run to the enemy. And then she does nothing! Oh, very interesting. Look at that, she can't run to the enemies, so she does nothing. Because her basic attack range is 1. So she can only ever do anything when her ability counter is down. Ah, she can't regenerate energy without running to the enemy. Ah, that is sad. That is sad. That is also the reason she's running to him. Now I'm kind of curious. Let's upgrade that quickly. How did they solve that on Smokey? Because Smokey doesn't run to the enemy. He doesn't do that. Smokey has a range of 8. Look, that's the difference. Smokey has the range of 8, so his auto attack is just ranged, and he doesn't have to take care of anything. So he keeps standing at the same position. The auto attack range of Mikola is 1, so she actually moves to the enemy. And that is a design decision. I think that's interesting. Honestly, maybe it should be like 3. I think 3 would be a nice auto attack range, or 2. 2 is still alright, but not 1. 1 would basically mean 3. I say they should change her auto attack range to 3. Smokey's is 8, he never moves. Never moving is not good for her. But moving like a bit, being like still 2 tiles distance between her and the enemy, I think that would be pretty good. That's the difference really. You have the auto attack range of 8 there, and you have the auto attack range of 1 there.
Is the competition starting?
What is the current meta in AFK? I'm new and it's been 30 days. I'm playing complete Remnant 8, don't know what to do next. So, your first goal in the game is really, and we are here right now, is to complete all of those areas. So, once you completed Remnant Peaks, your next goal is to get to 240 resonance. 240 resonance level is your max resonance level for the first area here. Once you got that, and once you are at 240 resonance, you will be able to enter the seasonal content. And the seasonal content right now is still available for about a month, and that is the Mauler season. You have Ashen Ways, Eroded Enclave, Crimson Isles. So once you have that, you can go in here, clear the content, and in about a month you will see Season 2, which will also be a cool season with much story content and all of that. So for now, still just try to enhance your heroes, try to complete as much AFK as possible, try to go and also complete Trial of Abyss. That is something you should complete. As much AFK as possible, Trial of Abyss complete, and then 240 resonance, and then you go into the season. So that is what you do. And meta, it depends a little bit on who you ask. Personally, I just go for AFK with a very easy team, and it's like from the start of the game there was like the combination of Carolina, Iron and Arden that was pretty much well known. So that is the thing. What do you guys say, by the way, about this auto attack range thing? I'm wondering. Would you say they should buff it? Would you say they should change it? In my opinion, pretty much yes, because our Mikola is once again dead. I think an auto attack range of 3 would be very good. So that you can still keep a little bit of distance between you and the enemy.
The forest will always protect its children.
Right now it feels too aggressive. And she's really not made for this close range stuff. I'm wondering if it's a bug. It feels so unintended. It feels not right. Doesn't feel like it should be. Look how often she dies. Mikola dead again. We can't even keep the arena right now. That is ridiculous. Can't even keep the arena. Okay, retry. Difficult. Let's try the same thing with Even.
Are you calling me?
Just for comparison's sake. Oh, what range does Even have, by the way? I didn't check that. I want to compare her with other support heroes. Let's do that. Let's compare her with other support heroes as well. Because Even doesn't seem to have a 1 attack range. Is there any other that does? And with Even now, I mean, we have a little bit higher stats, of course. But easy clear. Yeah, so, I mean, that's a comparison. Okay, let's compare it to other supports. Filter, and let's set for support. And there they are. So Heaven has an attack range of 4, which feels good, I think.
Perfect.
Rainier's 5. What's that? Damien has 20? 20? That's mad. And we have Ludovic at 6, Coco at 4. Nero has 1 as well. Let's try that. Does Nero also run to the enemy? You go out. Where is my Nero? Paragon Nero, you know what's up. Battle. I mean, people don't play him. I probably don't really notice. Yeah, look at that. Also runs to the enemy. Straight to there. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, in this situation right now, it's not really any harm because we keep the enemies controlled very well. But he also tends to die. Look, and he's dead. And our entire team dies. Okay, not great. Yeah, I just think a one attack range is not really ideal. Okay, I think that's about what we can say about this hero. Is there like anything else that I should test? Because I think I have a pretty good idea of her now. Can't really say too much about the effect of her buffs. Like in Dream Realm, she performs well. We saw that there are good Dream Realm teams. We saw that there are good Dream Realm solutions. There's Smokey and a team with her at the same time. Smokey Mikola teams are a thing. So that is interesting. I'm 230 res now. My team is Supreme Theron.
Is this
Mythic plus OD, Mythic plus Smokey, Mythic plus Coco, and Mythic plus Antandra. Okay, that's pretty good actually. That's pretty good. It's a good team. So OD is a very nice clear actually for the start. Smokey can do some stuff. Coco is a good hero. You have a pretty good team. Yeah, very interesting. That is actually quite alright. So, final resume I would say about Mikola. Am I a big fan of her in her current state? For Dream Realm, yes. Yeah. For Dream Realm, I think she's very cool. I like her mechanic, which is very cool. I think that's very interesting. For PvP, I don't see that she has a future. I don't see her future in PvP. At least not with the current heroes. It's just a little bit slow. Slow is not good in PvP. For AFK stages, I don't see it right now. She tends to just suicide in there, which is not good. You want your tanks to be hit and not your support heroes. I think they should change her attack range to 3 or 4. Would be way better for her, would work out way better. Like 3 I think would be great for Dream Realm. At least 2. At least 2. Like bring at least the tile distance between me and the enemy. That would already be so much. 2 would already be such a huge change. I don't think you understand how big this change would be if they made it 2. She would no longer try to get past your tanks. Because that is what she does if there is like this situation where she tries to get to a hero. Let's just imagine that. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have your Fresto is now the tank and this guy is now the enemy. Oh wait, that was a bit stupid. Let's say you have this situation. And now your Mikola comes and she tries to attack the Smokey. She comes from here. Usually your best position for your Mikola would be like this. So that she can attack the Smokey from being behind the Fresto. This is what happens if you have a 2-tile range. She will just stand here, she will attack over the Fresto, will attack the Smokey. If she has a 1 range, she will go and she will run around the Fresto and get to here. And then she will do the 1 range thing, because she has to be an adjacent tile. So, this makes her vulnerable to being attacked, and this puts her actually in some situation like this. Now she's in front of your tank. Look at that, she's in front of your tank. She might, if this Smokey dies and is gone, she will likely move to this position. So now she's protecting your tank. And this is what 1 attack range does. 1 attack range and being fast like her. Horrible, horrible, horrible thing. Horrible, horrible thing. I don't think they should keep her like this. I think she really has to be changed. She has to be changed to being at least 2 attack range. And then I think we can say she's good. Then I think we can say she's good. I think then she will find her place in Dream Realm. People will like her. I think she can has a future as early game support. Maybe it will be one of those heroes where you say, hey, get 1 copy of Mikola. Because you get so much from just 1 copy. Because you don't need that Mythic Plus, you don't need that Supreme, you don't need that Legendary Plus. You need 1 copy basically to get all of her effects. And all of the other copies that you get beyond that, you get for minor increases in her performance. And you get them to just enhance the survivability a little bit. So I think that is like what we can say about it. And get some good damage out of it. I think we will see many more fights against many more bosses, and I think that in itself is a video. So, yeah. For now, get one copy. Get 1 copy if you are no whale. I think that is the one thing to do. Just get your 40 scrolls, get yourself 1 copy, and if you are a whale, then maybe just go and get yourself your Mikola head, because it's very cool actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. I think that's already everything we need to do for this stream, because there isn't really much more on that. Collect some loot maybe. And if you guys have anything to say, I will answer questions in chat if there are any. And if not, that's alright as well. Then we'll just end the stream for now. And that's good as well. So, anything you guys want to say about Mikola that we can discuss? I'll give you a second. I'll check out my stuff here. What's an ideal weapon level? Is good for Lily May. Sorry, it's out of topic. That's okay. That's okay. Let's talk about Lily May for a second. Lily May, I mean, is a damage dealer. So, you basically want her at +10 for the 2 extra attacks here, which are very nice. But eventually, every main damage dealer that you have that is for Dream Realm will want to be +50 or higher. And you want every bit of extra stats that you can get, because that will influence your Dream Realm position. So +15 is really good. If you can go +20, of course, it's even better. But +15 is really a good point. And I think you are already at a nice spot if you have +10. So +10, +15, ideally as high as possible on Dream Realm damage dealer. Is she good for Arena? No. No, not with that attack range. I think if she didn't have that attack range, we would have more of a chance. But I don't really see her as a winning condition. You will still only use her to get some heal, some haste, some stuff like that. And not really for those minion builds. I don't see those minion builds being a thing in Arena. I also think she doesn't do enough once she gets her ult. I think that's also a point. This 6-second countdown she has there is like, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I don't know. So that is really all I can say about that. Yeah. Good. If there's nothing more, then I would say thank you guys for watching. I wish you a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.